Let me go to Jamie in Texas. Hey, Jamie. Go ahead, Jamie.
Hi, Dan. I have a real quick question on my behalf.
Okay.
We are trying to clean up a lot of old medical bills because life just happened to us these last 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And my question is, how far do we need to go back to pay off those old medical bills? Some of them are, 1 to 2 years old, and we've already paid off a lot, but we've still got a lot to go. And the second question is, we're in the 40 stage of life, in the 40s, and absolutely no savings, again, because of life happening to us. Wanted to know if you would start saving first and then pay the medical, or go ahead and just pay as much old bills as we can and then start saving. Anyway, I'm going to hang up and listen to your answer, okay?
Great. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. Here's what I would do. And by the way, folks, 866-300-9298. Here's what I would do. I would, first of all, I'd go back to those old medical bills and I would call them and see if you can tell them, look, I'm trying to do the best I can. Is there any way I can get some sort of reduction on this so that I'm not faced with an inability to pay altogether? And I would talk to them about that and see if you can get a reduction on it. Oftentimes they will. So sometimes they've already written it off or written it down 60% or more. So I would do that. But nonetheless, I would like to see you, Jamie, if you have a 401k at work or your husband does, I would like to see you start contributing to those. If you both do or your husband does, I would like to see you start contributing to those. Now, let's say I don't want you to forget about the bills. I don't want you to forget about the old bills. I want you to keep plugging away at them. But if you're doing, let's say you're doing $50 a month extra at these bills, I would want you to see, I'd like to see you do like $30 extra towards those bills. Put another $20, some sort of percentage like that into your 401k on a regular basis. I think that's really, really important to at least get jump started on that a little bit. Obviously, when the bills are paid for, you free up more discretionary income, then I want you to be committed to getting that savings into your 401k. Now, if you don't have a 401k at work and you're both working, then I would set up two Roth IRA accounts, and I would do the same thing. I would have money automatically coming out of your checking account, even if it's $20 a month. Going in to that Roth IRA account. And you can do that at the bank or somewhere, whenever it builds up, then you can talk to me again about maybe let's investing some of it somewhere else. But I think that's really important. So keep cracking away at the bills. The only thing that disturbs me of what you said, Jamie, is that you don't have any savings. Keep in mind that before you even do investing, you should start thinking about some emergency savings. And I don't know if that's what you meant or not, that you don't have anything set aside for emergencies. Because it's just a matter of time before something happens to the car, something happens in the house that you're going to have to replace. And the goal is, as you're working on your debt, to stay out of getting in more debt. And the only way you can do that is if you have some savings that you can use to fix the car as opposed to needing to use a credit card. So I'd want you to really stay focused on the debt like you're doing, but you need to have some emergency savings. If you don't, then forget what I said about the 401k and the IRA. Get that emergency savings, build up a little bit before you start moving over into investing. So hopefully that helps. But I think you're certainly on the right track, and I'm glad you're really plugging away at those bills.